unto poets do. But songs are not in music all, what poet music may define. Allah is the atheist, he owns no Allah. Snare thou dullard churl, the Sufi worships not but drinks, being himself the all divine. Come, my Habib, the roses blush, waters gleam, bulbul sings. To pierce thy codex, Al-Quhar's urgent and imminent design. That's called the atheist.
What do you understand about that?
It's about Sufism, interpretation, or Islamic Sufism. Muslim Sufism. Okay, I'm going to read you one more. This is called... Hold on a second.
Just tell me, what do you understand? Like,
Okay, I'm going to record this one. This is called The Hermit by Crowley. An attack on barbercraft dedicated to George Cecil Jones. At last, an end of all I hoped and feared, muttered the hermit through his elfin beard. Then what art thou? The evil whispered word. I doubt me sorely if the hermit heard. To God's questions never as a word he said, but simply shook his venerable head. God sent all plagues, he left and heeded not, till people certified him insane. But somehow all his fellow lunatics began to imitate his silly tricks, silly ticks. And stranger still, the prospects so enlarged that one by one the patients were discharged. One asked him by my right hand to fear, he interfered. He only laughed into his elfin beard. When God revealed himself to mortal prayer, he gave a fatal opening to Voltaire. Oh, Herbie had dispensed with Sinai's thunder, but on the other hand, he made no thunder. He knew no doubt that any axiom would furnish bricks to build some donkeydom. But all who urged that hermit to confess caught the infection of his happiness. I wait where my feet to tree is weird. I think that I will grow an elfin beard. Okay, we'll read one more. This is called The Mantra by Ghost Growing. How should I seek to make a song for thee, when all my music is to moan thy name? That long, sad monotone, the same, matching the mute, insatiable sea that throbs with life's bewitching agony. Too long to measure and too fierce to tame, and hurtful joy, fascinating shame, is this great ache that grips the heart of me. Even as a cancer, so this passion gnaws, weigh my soul and will not ease its jaws till I am dead. Then let me die. Who knows but that this corpse committed to the earth may be the occasion of some happier birth? Spring's earliest snowdrop, summer's latest rose. Thou knowest what has fixed its lethal tooth in the white breast that trembled like a flower. Thy name whispered, thou hast marked how hour by hour poison hath dissolved my youth, hath skill to agonize, hath skill to soothe, his passion ineluctable, his power slave to its single end to storm the tower that holdeth thee heart authentic truth. Sigh. Behold how the breeze upon the shuddering moon. Still I will strive, and thou mayst swift on the day from thine old scene steep, and the unutterable word by spoken. That was called the Mantra Yoga by one was called Class. A part, immutable, unseen, being before itself had been, became, like dew, a triple queen, shone as the void uncovered. The silence of deep height was drawn, a veil across the silver dawn on holy wings that hovered. The music of three thoughts became the beauty. That is one white flame, the justice that surpasses shame, the victory, the splendor, the sacred fountain that is whirled from depths beyond that old world, a new world to engender. The kingdom is extended, night dwells, and I contemplate the sight that is not seen, but the light that secretly is kindled, though oft time its most holy fire lacks oil, when near my own desire before desire has dwindled. See the thin web binding me with 13 cords of unity toward the calm center of the sea. O thou supernal mother, the triple light my path divides to twain and 50 sudden sides, each perfect as each other. Now backwards, inwards still my mind must track the intangible and blind, and seeking shall securely find, hidden in secret places, fresh feasts for every soul that strives, new life for many mystic lives, and strange new forms and faces. My mind still searches and attains by many days and many pains to that which is and was and reigns, shadowed in 4 and 10, and loses self in sacred lands, and cries and quickens and understands beyond the first Amen. Okay, this is the last one. I think I read this yesterday. Oh, this is a long one. I'm not going to read all this. The last verse of The Wizard Way is, hush, my child, and come aloft where the stars are velvet soft. Okay, this is the second to last paragraph. It says, ah, my proper lips are stilled. Only all the world is filled with the echo that drips over like the honey from the clover. Passion, penitence, and pain seek the mother's womb again, and are born the triple pleasure, peace and purity and pleasure. Hush, my child, and come aloft where the stars are velvet soft. That's called The Wizard Way by Crowley. Buddha, how long is this one? Oh, this is a good one to read. Okay, this will be the final. I'm gonna make this one a separate. He's called Aleister Crowley. Yeah, you're gonna get canceled. Okay, this is called Power by Aleister Crowley. The mighty sound of forests murmuring in answer to the dread command. The stars that shudder when their king extends his hand. His awful hand to bless, to curse, or moves toward the dimmest den in the thick leaves not known of loves or nymphs or men. Only the sylph's frail gossamer may wave the quiet frondage yet. Only her dewy tears may lave the violet. The mighty answer of the shaken sky to his supreme behest. Call lyrics that behold in high night's funeral. And see the pale moon quiver and depart far beyond space, the sun ascend, and draw earth's globe unto his heart to make an end. The shriek of startled birds, the sobs that tear, with sudden terror the sharp sea that slept and wove its golden hair most mournfully. The rending of the earth at his command, who wields the wrath of heaven and is dumb. battle starts up, and before his hand is overcome. I heard these voices, and beheld afar these dread works wrought at his behest. And on his forehead, lo, a star, and on his breast. And on his feet I knew the sandals were more beautiful than flame and white, and on the glory of his hair the crown of night. And I beheld his robe, and on its hem were writ unlawful words to say, broidered like lilies with a gem more clear than day. And round him shone so wonderful a light, as when on Galilee Jesus once walked, and clove the night and calmed the sea. I scarce could see his features for the fire had dwelt about his brow. Yet, for the whiteness of my own desire, I see him now. Because my footsteps follow his, and tread the awful bounds of heaven, and make the very graves yield up the dead, and high thrones shake. Because my eyes still steadily behold, and dazzle not nor shun the night, the foam-born lamp of beaten gold and secret might. Because my forehead bears the sacred name, and my lips bear the brand of him whose heaven is one flame, whose holy hand gathers this earth, who built the vaults of space, molded the stars and fixed the iron sea. Because his love lights through my face and all of me. Because my hand may fasten on the sword of my heart, falter not and smite those lampless limits most abhorred of iron night, and pass beyond their horror to attack fresh foemen, light and truth to bring through their untrodden fields of black a victor king. I know all must be well, all must be free. I know God as I know a friend. I conquer and most silently await the end. Yeah, you're gonna get canceled. Okay.
Could write a poem about them too. We're waiting across the ocean for those big ships, big and tall. They never rock up unless they're ready to win them all. Those bastards will sit there and wait, and they'll wait there for days. And they'll sit there and they'll think, maybe we can come our way. But we can't rely on them. Oh no, we not have to. Because we're the strongest people through and through. Sometimes those American pigs, they stand there and look at us like we're their convicts and we're little slums. But I'll tell you what they know. They know nothing about Australia because we're the convicts, we're the rulers, we're the people that made us. We've come strong and free. We're the people of our nation. They'll never understand us, and they'll never understand how brave we are. What about that one?
I mean, I think you're full of yourself. I mean, I liked it, but I think you're being, I mean, the whole convict thing is a thing, but it's not like, anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to read to you, this one is called Dionysus.
What about it? I've got another poem if you want.
All right, go ahead.
You want it? Right. Well, you have to think we're dumb. I think we're pretty dumb. And I think we're pretty dumb because they've stuck something in our bum. They've put this radar in our station and they think we're blasting off. Our rockets we shelled off. But you know what we've got? We've got this big old country with our radars off across. But you know what it is? It's rambling, running off. Decipher that.
Okay, I'm now going to read to you Crowley's Dionysus.
In your voice, though.
Mhm.
Not a... Yeah, come.
I bring ye wine from above, from the vats of the storied sun, for every one of your love, and life for everyone. Ye shall dance on hill and level, ye shall sing in hollow and height, in the festal, mystical revel. The rapper is bacchanal right. The rocks and trees are yours, in the waters